All right, so yesterday I did a video and my mom texted me this morning and said she watched it and she was like telling me that she agrees with it and everything, but she was not happy that I was driving. So this time I'm parked in my driveway. I had a friend that I grew up with that commented on the video I did yesterday, kind of responding to what Sunny from The View said about women, about white women. And so he is more of a left thinker. I haven't talked to him personally in a long time, so I don't know exactly what his views are, so I'm not going to pretend to. But I wanted to respond to some of the things that he said. One of the questions that he asked was, what's a puberty blocker? And basically, what a puberty blocker is exactly what it says. It blocks you from hitting puberty. And one of Tim Waltz's big things that he was running on was, it's basically most commonly used for transgenders and their children that are wanting to not hit puberty. So like if they were a woman, this would make it so that they're not getting their periods, they're not growing boobs. For like the boys, it's, you're not growing the facial hair or whatever it is. It's basically blocking puberty. And I mean, besides the fact that it's just wrong, other reasons why it's not a good thing is that there's a lot of people that have done it and have changed their mind, and you can't reverse it. And it has some really bad, effects. They can't have children, they can't do all these things. So, I mean, there's a lot of reasons, if you want to know more about it, you can research it. But basically that's what a puberty blocker is. And one of the big reasons that I was definitely not for Tim Walz. You had said something about different hormones and things that like some family members and friends have had to take. It's definitely different. Women will go through menopause and have to take hormones, and it's completely normal. Definitely for that. There's birth control people will do because they have really heavy periods and all sorts of things like that. But definitely not the same thing. Not against people using hormones for their health. Against puberty blockers in children that are trying to transition. I don't believe that a child that can't make the decision to get a tattoo or to drink alcohol should be making a lifelong decision on what their sex is. I don't feel like they are at the appropriate age to make those decisions. I personally don't believe in changing your gender. I don't believe in pronouns. But I also don't hate. I don't hate people who are different than me and who have different views than me, and I can be friends with them. But I do believe in being honest, and that's my truth. But in that realm, basically, what I'm trying to say is that we can have different opinions, we can still be friends, even though morally I think those things are wrong. I also believe that it's not my place to judge, that the only one that should be judging is God, and that's between you and God. I can't tell you how God's going to judge you. I can't tell you how God's going to judge me. I can only do what I know that I feel is right. And with that, the same goes for abortion. Do I believe in abortion? No, I don't believe in abortion. Do I think that there's moments when it may be an okay option? Yeah, probably, in the life of the mother, things like that. But I don't know. I don't believe in killing babies. But in that, speaking for my party, political party at this moment, which is the Republican side, nobody's trying to demonize you for being pro-abortion, and nobody's telling you you can't do it. The decisions were already made on that. The Roe versus Wade was overthrown, and that was before the election. Nobody's going in there to change that. Basically, what happened before, and it just means that it's up to the states. The states decide for their states what their rules are. Republicans have no interest in going there and changing that. At least not me. I can't speak for all Republicans, but basically, I mean, every state has laws, and some people don't like them, and they go somewhere else and get the care that they want. I mean, just there's surgeries. People will fly to Mexico and get surgeries. Is it maybe the best idea? That's between you and God. But morally, do I think that it's wrong? Yeah. Are there instances where, it's saves a mother's life? 100%. Are there instances where people get raped and, incest and things like that, and, and they feel like they want to do that? That is 100% their choice. And I'm not going to judge you for that. I'm just saying my personal choice. I feel like that people get so wrapped up in the fact that a lot of Republicans are against abortion, that means they don't like you, or that they want to take your rights away from you. That's not at all what's going on. And from my point of view, if you choose to do that, that's also between you and God. That's not for me to judge. That's not for Republicans to judge, liberals, nobody. So I think that just needs to be taken out of the scenario. Like, this party is not trying to do that at all. You also talked about illegals. From what I got out of it, you feel like people are upset and scared that they're going to leave, and that this is supposed to be an asylum. And I get that there are good people that have crossed the border and are looking for a better life. I get that. But we also have to put our country first. And they have to come in legally. I mean, just like this big disaster that happened, North Carolina, all the things that have been happening lately, we didn't have the resources to help them, but yet we're giving way more than enough money to these people that are coming here illegally. We can't even take care of our own veterans. We don't. We choose not to. And that's not right. These people that are fighting for our freedoms and our rights come home, and they're not getting the care that they deserve or that they need. But yet people that are coming here illegally are getting all these free things, free housing, free food, free health care. But the people that are here aren't getting that. I work in two of my jobs where I deal a lot with people who are going through mental health crises. And so I see that, and I see that we're very lacking in helping people with that. So for us not to give the attention to the people that are already here, that's really sad. And I'm sad that they can't get the things that they feel that they need from their own country. And I hope that they can come here someday legally, but we need to put our country first. How can we help other people when we can't help ourselves? So just to end this video, I just wanted to try and bring my answers from a place of love, not from a place of hate and the fact that we might be on different sides of things, because there was a time when we hung out and had a good time and we were in the same city and had a lot of the same beliefs. But just know that it's coming from a place of love, and do your research, and it's going to be cool.